All right, good evening, Speed Gaming 5. Hopefully everybody's having a great day and ready for some all boards, no swords tournament brackets round action. Today we have a race 2 between Imasock and Sigil711. Imasock took the first race, but it was rather close. Sigil's a newcomer, so he did really well. He's been doing really well. Joining me in the booth tonight, we have Moko71, and on tracking, we have Moonrisen Phoenix. Moko, how are you tonight?
I'm doing fantastic, CD. Glad to be here, and yeah, it should be a great race given how close the last race was between these two. I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out tonight.
I know, I'm excited. The runners were joking around in the race room that all they really hope is that they don't end up with a free red candle again, because apparently it was either the Armos item or it was off the coast, and the latter was really easy to get. But hey, it looks like we're gonna find out really quickly, and there's gonna be a blue boomerang on the coast.
Your eyes are better than mine. He was on there so fast, I didn't see it.
Well, I mean, I got lucky. If it was the wood boomerang, I wouldn't have been able to tell. But with the lovely blue color of the magic one, it was like, all right, I can see that.
It looks like they're both taking the same route into the forest here, checking the open caves, and probably getting up to those other Armos.
Yep, I mean, I like this path. We're not going to have much divergence for a little bit, simply because starting where they did, there's only a couple of open caves in that area, and they're all in the same direction.
Yep. It's my personal preference, because you've got the three Armos pretty close together to maybe get your free item.
Yeah, but you're just going to be... Oh, well, Sigil just picked something up underneath that Armos item. We didn't get a color change. We don't see an A, so it's not an any key. We're going to have to wait until one of them actually... Apparently, it's going to be the raft.
Great job to our tracker picking that up.
Yep, and it's good news for our runners because the overworld item blocks flag is on today, which means that either the white sword item, the white sword item or one of our levels is going to be blocked by the raft power bracelet or recorder, and it's looking like we've got Triforces for 1, 2, and 4 today.
And Imasock has found level 1 and immediately finds the mugger.
Yay! We get to be Zombie Link! Alright, so Sock is going to go ahead. He is going to pay the mugger. He's going to leave level 1 because sadly with where that key door is, we don't really have an option for opening up that without a key. There's no way to screen scroll onto that screen. There's no way to pirouette that door with what we have available right now.
Yeah, it's one of those open caves that doesn't give you any other option to enter, so they're both back out in the overworld and exploring away here, heading up the coast, probably going to use that raft, check that raft on Sigil's side.
Yep, this makes perfect sense for Sigil, and it's a good idea to get this out of the way early. The wood sword blocks flag is awesome. Oh, well, hello. Those are nice to know where they are 3 minutes into the game. That's fantastic. But yeah, sorry, the wood sword blocks flag is actually active in the brackets round, which means that the Armos item can in fact block the wood sword cave, which for swordless is going to be a blue candle hanging out in an open cave somewhere.
Yep, absolutely. Unless, looking at Imasock's side with 135 rupees, could stumble on a candle shop. If they are in shops in this flood set.
They will be, but we have to actually find them. Candles, the candle shop could actually be blocked, I think, at most by a bomb, but I'm not 100% certain on that one. I know that we've had multiple discussions on this in the Discord, though. Sigil's going to go ahead and continue to check the Armos in this top northeast corner. Now, because he did take that raft, the little detour to the raft, it means Sock is going to see some of the new area before him. But Sigil has the information that he knows where silvers are, so, we would take that trade.
Yeah, and Imasock has found the Take Any Roads, and looks like you got Vanilla 5, the Grave Armos, the Letter Shop, and one over to the left of Vanilla Start. So, fairly spread out for the Take Any Roads.
Yeah, the little bit of Death Mountain access is actually, it's not very far up there, but it was really nice to have. All right, Sigil's gonna go ahead and find his 107 large secret, and now if you're both of these runners, you're just going, okay, can I have a candle store, please? Or bombs. Bombs are also highly acceptable. Sock is gonna go ahead do the screen scroll over to vanilla level 5. I believe he's already been in the cave.
Yeah,
And
vanilla
Anna,
5 is to take any, getting up to the top of the waterfall with no resources and those evil Lionels.
yeah, this is gonna be a really hard screen for Sock to kind of do anything with. We've got blue Lionels on the screen below. I think Sigil sadly just took an overworld death, and so is Sock. With that little bit of health and no candle to even try to candle boost past them, we might have to let those checks wait just a little bit longer.
Yeah, absolutely. Did a good job getting 4 of them where he wanted, but couldn't get the last one to cooperate.
Well, it's kind of funny. So the enemies on the screen, they either chase Link, which is your actual position at the time, or they chase Anti-Link, which is the mirrored position of where you're standing. It happens in the dungeons too. So there are times when you can kind of manipulate it if you can get them all kind of chasing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And there is the blue candle wood sword cave for Imasock.
Oh, right.
Right
Sock
away,
is,
fairy fountain.
oh, and look, there's bomb. Now, they go down to a single candle flame. Sock's gonna go ahead, get his first bomb pack, and we're in pretty good shape.
So we already have the Triforce in 1, but with that candle, looks like going to do some overworld exploration here and maybe find some more dungeons. Imasock has still not found the silvers, but I'm sure a check will be coming to that wrap spot soon.
I think one of the main reasons that Sock isn't heading straight back to that level 1, as Sigil is going to make it past those blue Lionels and find level 5 under the waterfall. The only other door that we saw in level 1, it was a key door. And there was no way to open it. So until we get a key or, money in order to buy a key or a shop of keys, we just don't have any reason to go back there. As Sigil is gonna get stuck in that firing squad, but it's okay, he's making progress. We found level 5, so that part's cool.
Yeah. And there's it should be our magic sword bomb upgrade.
Yep, we've already seen the white sword. We've already seen the white sword item with silvers,
Yep.
so that's definitely mags. I don't know if we're gonna actually get enough hearts to pick that up, but maybe we might get lucky. Looks like Sigil is trying to head in the direction of the remaining open caves that he's got, which will get him his candle here if he can make it past all of these lovely, lovely, wonderful mobs. This is kind of
away.
Ooh.
And to reset the spawn.
Alright, he's on. Oh, don't get sniped now. He's on the screen. He's gonna go ahead, get his blue candle out of that wood sword cave, and hopefully get the same exact news that the bomb droppers are squishy.
And sure enough, gets the bomb. So the overworld exploration now with the candle and bombs in tow. The runners should be off to the races here, getting this overworld checked out.
Yep, exactly. Sigil is wisely going to go ahead and use that fairy fountain to fill up. He was on half a heart. It's really hard, especially with Lionels and Gurias and all the different projectiles that are coming at you on this overworld to explore with a single, not even a single heart, with half a heart.
And Imasock heading up to the raft spot. We'll see if it's attainable with 4 hearts or not.
Oh.
And it is not.
Though, if I'm the runners, I'm kind of happy, but kind of nervous to see the fact that we already know that poor Sock is going to get slammed. He decides to go ahead. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and take it. He could have up an 8 there. He's not very far away from start, but he's going to keep exploring. With the with the overworld blocks flag on, it's good to know that your silver's there, but there's no guarantee that that is the only thing that's going to be blocked by a power bracelet raptor reporter.
Very true, and those items are all still outstanding. But it does eliminate a little bit of that mystery. Is the runners typically, do you dive 9 for silvers or do you dig a prior dungeon? So that element is out, but of course we have the wand, which will be a key item, as well as the bow.
Yep, Sock is gonna go, he's bombing Monocle Rock. He's gonna find 19 rupee bombs and the blue ring, which I don't think it was max price, but I didn't see exactly how much it was. With those 2 large secrets, our medium is okay, but with those 2 large secrets, if you get near max money, it would be really hard to not think about purchasing that blue ring.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you've got as many Lionels as you do on the overworld.
And unfortunately, we haven't yet seen Wiz Ropes or Dark Nuts, which I think puts them in our dungeons. So that's a little bit worrisome for me. And it looks like, let's get a second view, 246 for that blue ring.
It'll be a decision to make. I think they've each picked up at least one big secret. You know, and they haven't found the door repair charges yet. This could be a time to sneak that purchase in if they want to do so.
Exactly, and especially as we've already seen that we're going to be able to get arrows for free. Sigil is going to do his best to try to get into this corner. He does a nice candle boost, but the mobs had actually decided to cooperate. I mean, don't you just love it when all of a sudden they vanish and you're like, really? Thanks, game.
Does happen from time to time. And there's Sigil with the key, so that makes him eligible then, as you said earlier, to potentially dig level 1.
Yep, and I like the fact that he's going to go ahead and purchase 2 of them. I'm hoping we're about to see him do a safety save as well, because that way if we take those keys into level 1 and we use them and they end up being, it ends up being absolute garbage, then we can just up a retry and get those keys back.
Yeah, and in position to where the start screen is, to where level 1 is, it's not that far. And now with resources, should be able to make it there easily.
Yep, he's got 2 keys, 5 bombs, and a blue candle. So he might be able to, you know, we'll see what he can pull out. A bow, a red candle, any form of repeatable offense at this point would be huge.
Imasock heading over toward the western raft location after finishing up Candle Row, and he finds level 3.
All right, this is another good level to find early. I'm trying to think about where we are. I don't think we can get the top door open, but we do have at least one option, so that's helpful. Sigil goes ahead, opens up that key door in level 1, and is greeted by a bunch of boomerangs. In an NSU. Ugh.
Yeah, not sure if they've rolled up or not, but those can take a lot of hits to put down. And, we've got the Tektites in level 3.
Yep, and the good news for Sock is that by cycling the room and getting his candle flame back, he can actually go ahead and clear this. Unfortunately, it is not going to get him through that key door. Nope. So I didn't see if he did the traditional pirouette, but I think we're about to see it right now. He's going to exit, re-enter, and see if there's a door straight ahead. Sadly, there isn't.
Yeah, with the 144 rupees and knowing there's a key needed for level 1, I could see Sock potentially taking the same route that Sigil did and trying to purchase one of those keys.
All right, Sigil goes ahead, uses a couple of resources here in level 1. He's going to go ahead, up a retry. That blue Gria, sadly, right now with what we have, there's not really a good way to clear that room. Looks like he's going to go bomb the coast as Imasock finds level 4.
Yeah, so we've got 3 and 4 on Candle Row, and we'll see if this one is a little bit more navigable.
Well, there's a really good chance that's a push block room.
Yeah, very good.
Oh,
you know, it looked like it was going to push.
I guess the game would have been a little too nice. We're going to get a nice free bomb pack, though, if we can dodge the bunnies.
Got the bunnies, no bow, no wand. And here's the Dark Nuts making their first appearance of the evening.
Well, thankfully there is something in that room that we can kill. We won't be able, I don't think, unless the bunny cycles out, we won't be able to clear that. But I like the fact that Sock is going to cycle this a couple of times, see if that Stalfos keeps coming back, and if he can just keep clearing that, then maybe there's a chance he gets through the shutter door.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple of attempts here, but I agree with this approach. You've got the Wallmaster as well that's going to go down to the flame and does have the bombs if that Dark Nut doesn't go away.
All right, so he's going to go ahead and get the Wallmaster. We are out of Stalfos. Stalfos is like, peace, I'm out of here. You just keep hitting me with a candle.
And the bunny did go away.
Oh, that's really good. That's actually really, really good for Sock. That should mean that he can do the exact same thing in some of these other rooms if they have the same mix. He's going to get a key for his trouble.
It's the key, and Sigil on the other side is taking the lower path over toward Vanilla Start, so he's not in a position right now to find 3 and 4 unless he chooses to go further north here in a little bit.
Yeah, Candle Row. Oh, he's gonna go ahead and pick up his second Take Any Heart, which gives him 5, which will give him an even better chance of being able to pick up those silvers, though. Candle Row is one of those things that it's kind of like, sometimes depending upon where you are starting in the overworld, it's a little difficult to decide where are you going to, like, are you gonna go over Candle Row first, or are you gonna kind of wrap it around later?
Absolutely, especially, you know, because you've got the open caves further south near Vanilla and the lake, or the river cave and Vanilla 3. So, and now we've got Imasock taking the raft. Let's see what we have.
Well, we have some probably airplane or, you know, Monty Python jokes if we're in the mood for a laugh.
Or Aquamanus in the 80 or 96 Dodge Caravan is always one of my favorites.
Yep, exactly. Sock's got to be a little bit careful here. He's down to a single heart, and if he takes a hit from either the Lionels or the Mummy, he would be in some trouble there.
Sigil finds another key shop. This is the 90 rupee variety.
I mean, for an expensive key, that's still pretty affordable. Sock, with the money, is going to go ahead and pick it up. I like this. It's a good play. You already know that you have a ton of door repairs out there. Sigil finds level 8, though. He's going to get bunnied into the free bomb pack in the middle of the floor. Oh, more bunnies.
More bunnies.
Now, all right.
His 5th heart.
Yep, now if you take a really good look at this room, when Sigil entered the room, that there was an item standing on the floor directly next to that single push block. That is a dead giveaway with remove most open stairs on, that is a staircase room, and you should really try to clear this. I don't know that he's going to get lucky with those bunnies, though.
Now, and if I'm not mistaken, the Vires, because they split, they tend to come back unless you bomb them.
I didn't see if a single bomb took down the other Vire. As sadly, Sigil's gonna walk right into him, but it's okay. He's not very far from the beginning of that dungeon. But okay, he's gonna go ahead and decide, hey, I'm gonna explore somewhere else. Sock is gonna find his level 8.
And looks like he's gonna test out a little bit of digging, and it's gonna find the bunnies.
I mean, if we had the bow and those silvers that are sitting off the coast, this would be a fantastic level. It's not Darknet so far. Bunnies take, you know, a single arrow and they're done.
Yeah, it's, you know, the bow and the wand are obviously extremely important, but for how many bunnies we've seen, it's gonna be really important to get those when they can.
Alright, Sigil doing his best here in Death Armos. He knows it's this middle Armos statue. He's just gotta get in there to find a potion shop.
Potion shop, and I don't believe we've found the letter at this point yet.
Oh, good. Okay, so the Vires do go down to a single bomb. Let's see if they replace those bunnies. Well, it replaced at least one of them. We might get lucky here. Sock does get a nice bomb drop, though.
Got the global.
Alright, so Sock is going to be able to clear this room. He's gonna get rewarded. It's okay. I think we're okay being rewarded with a transport staircase when the only other things in level 8 we saw were rooms full of things we can't kill, so.
18 minutes in, I thought we were due for a dungeon staircase item.
Well, instead we were due for a Petra. And a bomb upgrade for 99 rupees. Alright, that's not terrible. I mean, it's affordable, and it was more than 2, so we're happy.
Well, and perfect timing with the blue Gorilla's in the next room here.
Ooh, Sock's gonna even get another door just for fun.
Sigil, I'm sorry, makes his way down to the southwest, the other forgotten spot, sometimes it's referred to, and check the bomb hole in the open cave.
Yep, really good flame there from Sock is going to take out 3 of those bats. He's going to attempt to finish bombing these guys. He's going to get floor heart for his trouble. And Sigil's going to find level 6.
6.
Alright, so far...
Open door by pirouetting.
So I think the only 2 remaining dungeons we haven't seen should be 2 and 7. We also haven't found 9 yet. Oh, you guys. Really? Bunny's in a potential staircase room.
Let's see what 6 has in store for us. It's the dark black and plum, whatever we call it.
Very, very purple. Alright, Sigil's gonna kind of ignore this room. Now this one, if this ends up being an item, this is really cool for Sigil. It's something we can clear. It's something that isn't going to take a lot of trips in and out of this dungeon. Or out of this room, rather.
Absolutely. And gets them both on one hit. Great job.
The block pushes. It's a transport, but again, I like the fact that he's gonna go ahead and take it. This is gonna give you a pretty good idea of how large your 6...
And, oh boy.
Well, we have found the whiz robes. Good news. Bad news. Well, it's not gonna, that staircase isn't gonna do us any good at all.
It's getting some open doors here.
Oh man, this is so rude. Now we get left, well, we get Lambos. He's just trying to wait for those guys to move away from the door. He has great patience there. He's gonna get through. And instead of using the... I wonder if he's going to do it. Are you going to do it?
And we're out.
Nope. Decides not to go ahead and use that key in level 6. He's going to go back to start. And there was an open door out of the original staircase room. Sock is going to play Team Middle for a plus 15 rupee win.
Always Team Middle.
Yeah, Team Middle. Alright, with the shutter door closed, this is not a staircase room. But unfortunately, again, with no reusable offense, Sigil's gonna have to enter and exit that door a couple of different times to get the shutter open. Instead, he's just gonna decide to continue on, maybe bomb these guys?
And I can't predict the future that well, but we see Imasock heading into the same spot. I think we're going to get the same reaction when he sees those blue whiz robes.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, it's kind of good news, bad news. You know, you never have to take that transport ever again because it was only, I think it was on a diagonal of the original transport room. But it's kind of bad news because it means you have to continue working further through to get anywhere in this level 6.
Absolutely.
Alright, Sock is trying to... the hit from the floor actually almost propelled Sock through that landmo. That would have been really lucky.
Sigil's 1 Tektite away and picks up the map.
Alright, well, we get our first shape of the night. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna say it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex looking over his own tail.
I think I've told you before, I always agree with your inkblot descriptions. I see it. I haven't come up with a good one myself.
Oh, that's so gross. The whiz ropes, the orange whiz ropes are taking 3 bombs.
Ooh. And a nickel for their efforts.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, game. Well, we do still have bombs here. Let's see if Sigil decides to go ahead and use them to clear these mold orms. Instead, he's just going to go back to start. That is so rude. Sock decides, okay, I'm going to go find something a little bit easier to clear than this level 6. Sigil is going to work his way back through the bat room and just keep trying to see what he can find.
Yeah, at this point, they need to find that dungeon that's got a free usable item early on, and thus far, these have all been grinds. Imasock is heading up the coast and should be able to pick, well, we'll be able to pick up their silvers.
All right, now that's a really nice thing to have this early, especially if we're in a dungeon and we somehow manage to find an item, for one, and for two, the bow. All right, there we go, Sigil. Sigil is continuing to try everything he can here in this level 6, with the exception of using his keys. I like that 6 is a really big level, but in the end, it's going to depend, whether this is worth it is going to depend upon what he's going to be able to get out of here. If it's a ladder and we can get a boomerang, that'd be cool. If it's, you know, some form of reusable offense, that's great. If it's a coast heart, it gets us silvers, but, you know.
And it looked like Imasock was heading back up toward the waterfall. I don't recall if he saw that we had a level up there. I think it was
no,
actually...
he unfortunately, I don't think has seen either the waterfall or the original White Sword Cave. I think he got killed both times he was up there.
That could be a... Well, heading into one... Yeah, has not dipped one. That was Sigil that dipped one for the second time. This would be Imasock's second time.
Yep, and he's got 3 keys, so this is the perfect time to go ahead and open that door. However, he's going to probably... Okay, he's going to bomb to see if he can bomb around it. He already paid the mugger, so he can just walk back out. Yeah, I agree with Fury SK. They complained about how free the seed was on Monday, so I definitely think this is the randomizer going, haha, I win.
Yeah, I think if they found that red ring right now, it would be stop everything, hold my drink, and go pick it up.
Yeah, exactly. Even if one of them ends up finding just, you know, the ladder somewhere in a level, they're gonna go probably get the boomerang at this point. Just because there is a chance that things have rolled down, or it's going to let you stun and gather those enemies instead of trying to bomb them individually. Sigil finally has enough of this level 6. He did use one of his keys. We had a ladder block down towards the bottom. Actually, we had a couple of them. The transport staircase was, well, nothing. And then, you know, some enemies we couldn't possibly clear.
You're right. I think they see that wooden boomerang, that could be a stop everything and go pick it up. Just without the repeatable offense right now. Obviously, the biggest item is that bow with the silvers in tow. But they would take anything at this point, given the enemy set that they're dealing with thus far.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a lot of super squishy things in the dungeons. I mean, the fact that the blue gorillas rolled down to nothing so we can get bombs is fantastic. But, you know, it would be nice if something in the dungeons could be killed. Imasock is going to go ahead and go back to level 1 after refilling on bombs. Or, well, not refilling, but he did, you know, pick up a couple.
Yeah, that should help get by these blue gorillas. But even with that boomerang, you can freeze them and group them and, you know, double and triple bomb.
Gosh, these guys really ate their Wheaties today. This is terrible. Alright, meanwhile, Sigil is heading towards Death Mountain. We are still missing levels 2, 7, and 9. 2 would be really nice to find if it has something in it we can kill. Because it would be small, pretty accessible, even though we have the Triforce, you know, an item at this point is good. It's almost 29 minutes in, and we haven't found, well, much.
Good job to Imasock. Was able to clear those blue gorillas, took almost every bomb, and got a floor, or the dungeon heart.
Now,
the drop.
Oh, unfortunately for Sock, he's now out of bombs. He didn't get a drop off of those fires, and that is a shutter door. So there is no way he's going to be able to get through that with the resources he has, just that blue candle, because again, you can't kill the virus with a single candle flame in this seed.
And those blue gorillas, can they return, CD? There was the heart container drop.
Yeah, they will return, mainly because I think they're in the shutter room. So I don't even know if you get a single pass through that room, because shutter doors, if you have to clear the room to get the shutter door open, that means those mobs are coming back. Sigil
Yep.
is going to find level 4, and on the next screen, he's going to find level 3. Sock goes ahead, buys as many bombs as he can. And again, given where they start, I didn't see him do it, but I would really love to see a safety save. You got 2 keys, 10 bombs, you're already out of money. Did he retry? Okay, that makes me feel slightly better.
Yeah, Sock with the 10 bombs. You know, the level I'm not sure, was it level 5 that we saw up at the waterfall?
Yep, it's level 5 at the waterfall.
It has not been explored, I don't think, at all. And I'm hoping that one, as soon as one of them gets up there, maybe there's a little bit of, you know, you get that drop in the first room or two, or a Triforce. 30 minutes in, it has been a really,
it's been a little bit of a drought. Sigil's doing what he can here in this room to maybe clear the darkness. He's going to decide, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use my key. This might actually be good for him. Sock is going to make it past that Lionel on the on this screen. He's going to try to screen scroll over so that he can bomb behind them. And yeah, we've got a lot of things that are very heavy in HP tonight, so it's kind of, I guess, lucky that these bats, and I want to say the orange spiders, we could kill those with the candle. And we're going to find level 7 in Death Mountain.
There it is. Sock with 9 bombs, should be in good show. And our good friend, the Blue Wizzies, are back.
Yay! Here's the good news, bad news. That's a staircase. Let's hope we have enough bombs to kill the Blue Wizards to find out if that's an item or the transport staircase in level 7.
Hit 9 coming in, so...
Yeah, but everything seems to have eaten very, very well in the past couple of days here. He's doing a nice job waiting for them to group up together. Should have enough.
Okay, what do we have?
You just gotta walk. There you go, Sock. Just walk through the key. You're okay. And we're gonna get the transport staircase, but again, this is okay. You cleared it. Go ahead, take it so that you don't potentially... Maybe you don't have to clear it later if it doesn't lead to anything. Oh, hey, snakes! Alright, well, we can kill the snakes, but that's not doing us any good because they're not appearing in the rooms that are actually item rooms. Sigil is doing a good job of working his way around this level 4. At this point, I would clear that room for potential resources. It was gels. It was gels. It wouldn't have taken that long. It might have netted you a key, or even just the map in that level would be great. But Sigil is about to find level 3, so maybe we'll have a little bit more luck in here.
Yeah, 1 key, 4 bombs.
Now, this is a potential staircase room for Sock. Because second quest rooms is on, which means the second quest push block rooms are on. Oh, well, we have a segmented level 7, by the way.
I think there are dungeon staircase items in this seed.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, we could have rolled something without it. That is a potential that could happen. That is so sad. Alright, Sigil's working on clearing out these orange tektites. Let's see if the blues rolled up too. Hi, Spiky.
We've got our Spiky Dig Dogger.
Yeah, we can't do anything about Spiky, so Sigil's just gonna wave at him and walk on by. Oh no. Without a key and with only the blue candle, there's not much. I don't think he's gonna waste his 4 bombs trying to do anything here.
Sigil did see level 5, could be heading up that direction. Well, he's got a little bit more to clear. He hasn't seen Vanilla 1.
I'm trying to remember what the enemy set or the reason that Sigil didn't end up... Like, we saw level 5. I don't even know if he went in. I want to say maybe it was a key block again.
I don't even know if they had a candle or bombs at that point. I think that was just his early exploration. But let's
Yeah.
see. I'm hopeful they get something good up there.
I'm hopeful we get, you know, anything. It looks like he might go ahead, do these couple more bomb spots, and then finish up. He might head to do some of Death Mountain.
And the blue ring purchase may be off the table at this point. They've had to spend so many rupees just replenishing their bombs because they just don't have the offense.
Yeah, Sigil is gonna go pick up his silver arrows. Again, this would be really, really nice for him if we could find the bow somewhere in any form of offense at this point. You're gonna be so happy. Alright, so we got silver arrows for Sigil.
And not allowed to throw them, so they're just going to sit in his quiver.
I mean, I have hope that someday Fred will make it so that we can just walk up and stab those gomas. I mean, you know, just be like, here, crab monster, swack.
Maybe the next update.
Yeah.
Adding, being able to hit people with the letter.
To answer a question in chat, so Sock is poor because he bought a bomb upgrade. So Sock has also bought keys. The thing with Swordless is you gotta be really, really conscious about your resources. Sock had a lot of money before, we didn't find a ton of door repairs on the one side of the map, so he had a lot of money and he went ahead and used it before it could all just get funneled away into door repairs. And then yes, he has had to buy a couple of bomb packs, but that bomb upgrade was actually a really good idea. So if he can, you know, maintain a count or find like the white sword bombs, not that I'm holding out hope we'll actually find an item anytime soon, it's gonna refill him to that full 15, which would be great. I mean, this is just basically how the game goes before you can find a reusable form of offense.
And you know, it's tough sledding here early on, but they have a lot of knowledge at this point. It's really going to come down to when they get that first repeatable offense weapon to be, and you know, you're not going to be trying to try. They pretty much know everything except level 2, which you may not need to go to, given the Triforce was started with it.
And 9.
Level 9, yeah.
Yeah, we just need level. I mean, at this point, we'll take level 2. Level 2 might give us anything at all. Level 9, we're gonna have to find it before the end of the game, but it's looking more and more with so many spots still in Death Mountain. Maybe we won't have to dig a power bracelet or a recorder out of these dungeons.
Absolutely. We saw one dig dogger, but was not a block.
Yep, Sigil, meanwhile, he had found a take any. He went ahead and took a potion out of it because he had the white sword item. He's got 6 hearts. He's like, all right, let's go.
As I said, we saw a dig dogger without a block. There was a dig dogger blocking a shutter door. So
yes, yep. The Spiky wasn't actually blocking an item. He was just standing in front of something today.
Yeah.
Sigil is going to try to bomb his way through these blue Gurias.
Reset the room. This is a good call.
Oh, now, unfortunately, he is down to 2 bombs. He's going to have to get these guys to basically be standing right next to each other because we already know that they're beefy and it will take the 2 bombs to get them down. Maybe able to get a candle shot in there too if doesn't get them both. Hey, we got an item! Woo! Sock managed to find the power bracelet in level 3.
Not a repeatable offense item, but again, it's going to give them 4 more overworld spots to look at.
It's at least some form of hope. Now, unfortunately, Sigil's going to have to retry back into his bombs. What he doesn't know is directly on the other side of that screen. Oh, he's got to go get the... no, he's got silver still. We're good. He's going to retry back into the bombs. He doesn't know that on the other side of that blue Guria room is a room full of Vyres. So the problem being here is you have to start a count so that by the time you get into the Vyre room, you get a bomb drop so that you can actually clear the Vyre room.
Absolutely, and without a weapon that you can use on those Gurias at a distance or freezing them, They are very quick to throw those bananas.
Yep, Sigil's gonna go ahead, pick up a bomb pack. He's only a couple of screens away from level 5. Sock is gonna find level 9. Under that power bracelet that he got out of level 3.
So we're just left with level 2.
Yep,
And
Sigil...
unless it's a segmented, we should not have to worry about finding a dungeon staircase.
Well, I mean, you know, it's always fun when 2 is this great, wonderful shape where it's in like 4 pieces.
Said you're back in level 1, back round 2 with the blue gorillas.
Hey, Sock has found level 2.
Here we go.
You have to imagine he's going to dig this. He's going to be like, all right, I've dug everything else that I know where it is. Oh, that room's not going to do us any good.
I believe so. Sock has found them all. No key.
5. Sock still hasn't seen level
Hasn't
5
found
because
5,
he hasn't
right.
made it back to the... Ouch. Poor Sigil's going to take a death there. Oh, clear this room. Maybe it'll have... I mean, a boomerang at this point would be fantastic. Alright, so here we go again. NSU room full of tanky guys.
Round
It
3
looks
with
like-
Sigil.
It almost looked like for a minute that he was thinking about candle boosting to try to get on the upper side of this NSU, to try to get around these guys for a better position. He's instead going to go ahead and save the room. Sock is going to clear this room in 2. Unfortunately, we found a whole bunch of nothing. And, okay, gravity hands are good, because we can kill them with a candle flame, exit the room, get our candle flame back.
It's a fairy. Down to 1 bomb. And
All right.
gets the heart.
So, I have a feeling we're about to see a retry, though, coming
Yeah.
from Sigil, because he's about to walk in and get the great news that this is a fire room, and since we cannot kill them with a single candle flame, we need bombs. So we have to get through this NSU, either with an active count going, or with, like, a red candle would be fantastic. Or wand, or bow, or, you know, anything like that. Sock is going to get the news that these orange dark nuts have rolled up. And that was a great candle for Sigil, but unfortunately, since you
They're
can't
gonna be
kill the
back.
virus, yeah, they're gonna be right back. There's not much we can do about that one.
Comment in chat about Sigil being lost. It's not lost. This is what a seed can do. You're go into your toolbox, and unfortunately, they just don't have a lot of tools right now. Putting in a heck of an effort.
Looks like Sock has meanwhile left level 2, and he is going in the... Where are you going, Sock? He's going in the direction of the waterfall caves, I have a feeling. And this nice bomb prepper screen. And yeah, to touch on the same point, so when you get a seed like this with swordless and you cannot find a form of reusable offense, you basically just keep trying everything you can to see if there's a little wiggle room. Can I get 1 room further? Can I get like this tiny little bit? Do I get a key maybe from a room I can clear? It happens, as Sigil unfortunately takes the death to those Lionels trying to get back in the door for level 5. It is just something you go through. Like, both of our runners still, right now, if they get the ladder, are going to be thrilled to be able to get a boomerang off the coast.
Nobody is ahead or behind at this point. It may come down to that wand. It may come down to that bow. But again, they're going a little bit in reverse. You know, you get these jet seeds where you find all your items early, and then you spend the last 20 minutes trying to find the last dungeon. The benefit here is they know where everything's at now.
Sock is going to go ahead, pick up another bomb pack. Let's see, he's going to pick up a second one. It's going to take him pretty low on money, but it's alright. Sigil is going to, I think, screen scroll over. Oh no, we haven't made it in this cave yet. And it's a potion shop. Oh, these Lionels are just jerks.
Power bracelet check. It's the expensive key. I disagree with the comment in chat. I think either of them right now, if they get that ladder, they will pick up that scrap metal. They need some sort of offense or the ability to group the enemies and bomb or use the blue candle. That is very important.
Sock
Now,
is
if they
about
get the
to
one,
find...
they won't.
Sock is about to find the cheap key shop on this side of the map. There is another one all the way over near the Deadwoods. Alright, Sigil's got 3 hearts. He's going, again, he knows where level 5 is. Sock is kind of on the path to be able to find it. Sigil's gonna go try and see what can we do in level 5. Assuming we, oh gosh, get in the door. There we go. Alright, so this can be pirouetted. Yep, there we go. Sigil? Sigil?
Oh.
Where are we going, Sigil?
Oh, checking to see if there's another opening.
Okay, I like this. Get to see if there's
resources,
another option, and it turns out it's gonna pay off. Alright, and we can kill those with a candle flame, so maybe we'll get an early map would be really nice. Now, a heart shuffle is off, as Sock is also going to make it into level 5 and be like, alright, that's the last level I needed. Sigil's gonna get a key for his trouble.
Yep, you're gonna high five here.
Ooh, we're gonna get a free compass now. Unfortunately for Sock, he doesn't know that that room is over there. He doesn't have a key right now. Let's see if maybe he checks it before leaving the dungeon.
But not a ladder either, because there was a river in that room. But maybe almost.
Well, yeah, but if he right now he's gonna go ahead and do the same pirouette that Sigil did, which will get the room open, and that key drops in a place where you can actually pick it up from this side of the river.
Correct, correct.
Which will get him further into level 5, where Sigil is now.
Yep.
Alright, Sigil doing a really good job with these keys. He's just got a single one left. Oh, no, he's got 2 left, but maybe we can get them to group together.
Oh.
And be an item. I know early staircases in 5 are usually transports, but come on, game. Oh, game. Like, at some point, game. Well,
Wow.
here, he's gonna try bombing the walls. I'm understanding of this. He's got 1 key. You've already been in the room that key door goes to, so you're not gonna go that way.
Oh. This is promising, and maybe get a path to the Triforce.
We can clear that room, so that part's cool. And Sigil knowing, okay, he's gonna go ahead. I think he's gonna use the key here to get that Triforce, or to get into the Triforce room, which I can completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's something we can clear. That's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think we're clearing that anytime soon. But, look, 47 minutes in, we're gonna get our first Triforce. Yay!
Halfway home on Triforces.
Yeah, I mean, we finally got a new one. We're doing great. Sigil, meanwhile, he's gonna go back in. There was the C-shape, the reverse C that Sock's in right now, which means Sock will pop. Well, no, Sock doesn't have a key. There is that door that leads down. So, you know, he's gonna go check that, see if maybe we can get an item. I mean, items would be fantastic. Alright, well, we got a rupee boss. Can we have a key? Yeah, that's perfect. Now we can maybe, I don't know if we're gonna use it. No, because there's no reason to use it here. Okay, Sigil's could probably be leaving 5 right now, and I agree with this. He's only got 3 keys. He's gonna try again to make it into the waterfall cave.
Some more resources this time.
Yeah, the Lionels are still
No.
jerks.
Yes, they are. Yeah, almost 50 minutes in, we've recovered a power bracelet that thus far has not yielded anything significant.
Well, it yielded us level 9.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
So
guess that
we
one was
are
important.
going to need it, and possibly 2,
So-
because I didn't see where 2 was. Yeah, it
So
was
9 and
2. Yeah, there we go. So, I mean, it's useful, but there wasn't a whole heck of a lot we can do in 2. Imasock is going to be able to get a key here. Sigil is going to go ahead, buy some more bombs, and, let's see, where might you be headed, Sigil? Cheap key store. I think he's going back to the cheap key store to use those last 71 rupees on another key. Oh, maybe not. Where are you going, friend?
Roads.
Ah, alright, here we go. Okay, so Sigil doesn't know it yet, but level 7 is up here. It's pretty much like the only thing we saw on Death Mountain. He's gonna go ahead and use the potion. I don't honestly know if that was intentional or not, but hey, it'll keep him alive long enough to bomb some stuff here in Death Mountain.
Imasock heading back over.
6, maybe he hasn't found 6. No, he found 6. 6 and 8 are over here.
So going into 8.
Ooh. Yeah, but we have a single key and a single bomb. Yeah.
One bomb, one key.
I am slightly worried about this. Because this was Bunny Central, wasn't it?
First 2 rooms, for sure.
And then, yeah, unfortunately, I think Sock cleared that and it was a transport staircase. Oh, this is a lovely screen for Sigil. Now, starting in West Death Mountain, we didn't see, I don't think Sock did much of this while he was over here because level 7's actually in East Death Mountain.
Right, and has the knowledge of 2 and 9 at this point. Sigil does not without the power bracelet. You know, we are now at the stage where we're going to get 2 and 3 dips into each of these dungeons. They're all they're looking for that small window to get past something like Sock pulled out the power bracelet, but
yeah, but dodge, Sock, dodge. Keep moving. You're almost there. There you go. And that's actually a very interesting suggestion from Fury SK in chat. He's saying if he's one of the runners at this point, he maybe thinks about erasing the save file, starting a new one, as long as you're tracking and making better use of all the resources that you've had as far as like the bomb upgrade that we could pick up, the money that we could pick up, maybe thinking even about that blue ring simply because the runners have taken so many overworld deaths. Actually, the blue ring was me. That wasn't Fury. Fury would never tell them that.
No. It is an interesting idea. This is one of the trolliest seeds I have seen, especially in the ABNS format. This is really difficult to navigate through, and he's right. They don't have a whole lot of progress at this point, and it would be an interesting concept. But Sigil, Sigil does not have that bomb upgrade yet, and the power bracelet. Really the only major difference at this point.
Yeah, but unfortunately, well, he's gonna go, okay, we're buying some more bombs. Let's maybe we'll get another save of the bombs. But yeah, Sigil, I think the only difference you can really tell in between the two of them is Sigil has a tiny bit more money right now. And Sock has a couple more hearts, but I think the money, I think you'd keep those so you can buy bombs and maybe shoot arrows when we finally find a bow. Over, you know, having bought that bomb upgrade. Though the bomb upgrade in itself is really good.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that I support the idea, but I think it's a good comment, and I think it's going to get chat going with everybody's opinion on it. So,
I mean, if we really wanted to get chat going, we could just ask chat, you know, oh, hold on. All right, and yeah, to answer a question in chat, Imasock has actually forfeit from the race. He is up 1-0. So in order for Sigil to get the win, I do believe he has to finish the seed. So, I mean, I guess if I'm Sock, this kind of makes sense. And no, I'll answer a question, chat. I don't think it's unbeatable. I think you've just got to be a little bit more careful, with some of the resources here. And we are joined in the audio by Sock. Hey, Sock.
Hey.
So I'll say GG's. This did not look very pleasant.
Yeah, no, it's not really a GG, but thank you.
Well, I could say good effort, but you know, it's one of those that you're just going, really, game? Could you maybe just give us something?
Yeah, I am out of I don't have any ideas. Every single stair that I went in was a transport except for one. There's just key doors everywhere, and there's just nothing.
Meanwhile, Sigil finally finds level 7 up on Death Mountain.
Nothing about this was pleasant or fun to play from like 15 minutes onward.
I mean, the game was kind of nice with those silvers on the raft spot, but since then, I think we've only seen the one item of the power bracelet in level 3, even though that did lead to both levels 2 and 9.
Yeah, it just wasn't fun, so I quit, because, I don't know, it makes me sound like a really poor sport, but at some point, you just have to, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do.
I think the only thing that kind of nagging at the back of my mind is maybe trying to build a count. That NSU room with the blue gorillas in level 1, you need to be able to get through there with bombs in order to kill the Vires in the 5-pair shutter door, and then maybe there'll be something on the other side of that, but that's kind of, I think that's about the only place where my brain is right now, unless there was a bomb wall or something that neither of you have found yet.
Yeah, that was the only thing, and I went in there with 10 bombs, and there was just no, like, you can't even get far enough into the room unless you can somehow manage to not get hit by 6 blue gorillas in an NSU room. Like, I mean, maybe I'm just a really bad player because I can't do that, but that is the only part of this seed that seems remotely doable, because
it's the slimmest opening that we've seen, Sock, and there is no shame whatsoever in taking this path. It's best of 3. Congratulations on toughing this out. I was going to ask what was going through your head in some of these, but you pretty much said it already. Every time you found the staircase, it was a transfer.
Yeah, it was that, but it was also the fact that every other path was blocked by either whiz robes, or which whiz robes are doable. That's beside the point. But a lot of them were blocked by pulse voice, which you can't do anything about unless you have either a wand or the bow. And so it's like there isn't anywhere else to go.
Alright, meanwhile, Sigil is gonna go ahead. He was trying to farm for bombs. It didn't really work. He's gone ahead, purchased one at Monocle Rock, and I think he's heading back into level 5.
Level 5. Oh.
Oh no, he still hasn't made it into the waterfall cave yet. He's got the potion
that's...
though, so he'll be able to get through this time.
Yeah, I don't remember what was here, unfortunately.
Nothing useful.
Nothing useful.
Well, I mean, we got a heart. That part's cool. I think he's just gonna mark it on his map and save it in case he ends up needing another potion later. Alright, looks like we're heading back into level 5.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, at the beginning of the seed sock, well, I gotta ask, I'm sorry. I mean, when you see those silvers sitting there immediately after the raft, and you get your candle and you see those blue moblins go down with one hit, you're probably thinking, hey, this may not be too bad. What was going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, I mean, the blue... I went back to that screen several times because I couldn't remember where any of the other ones, with enough of them, may have been worth it to go to. But I saw, when you see silvers early like that, it's sort of like, all right, that's one of the 3 big worries that you have sort of checked out. And you're like, all right, this is doable. I know where it is. I know exactly what I need to get it. It's just one less thing on your mind. But it just, yeah, after that, it's sort of just like, yeah, that's all you get. Like, you might have felt good about it in the first 10-15 minutes, but then after that, it's like, yeah, no, this isn't happening. I mean, I didn't find a single Triforce. In 55 minutes, not a single Triforce.
You were pretty close to the one in level 5, but you would have needed a key to get to it. As Sigil is actually headed that direction now, he's going back up to the Blue Darknet room. He knows that the room to the south there is the one we just came from with the transport staircase. He's gonna go ahead and clear these gels, or one of them. But yeah, the key door on the other side of the old man, that was the Triforce, and it was, I think, 3 Stalfos?
Yeah, and then there was a room below that had red darknets. I'm wondering here if he's just trying to get that count going so he can maybe tackle that room.
Yeah, that's a good possibility, especially with these gels going down to a single candle point.
This is the amount of work that you need. I mean, this is what's so aggravating. Just watching this seed is a lot of effort, maybe, to just get a 10 count.
And Sigil is now burning the fiver that room dropped, because I think we were hoping for bombs or a key there.
But
Maybe
we're in
even a
burn
heart.
mode at this point. We're in burn mode. The old,
we are very, very feisty at the moment. But yeah, it's a Stalfos room here, and he's gonna go ahead and clear those couple of Stalfos, see if it bombs to the left. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Yes, I think it was the red NSU. Oh my. Yeah.
He does have a potion. He's got 5 bombs, so he's kind of gonna have to get lucky. Alright, now, if I'm Sigil, okay, I would have saved the bomb to try to force a count. He's gonna go ahead, retry back into the money and the bombs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at this point, it's what Sigil's doing now, which I cannot argue this strategy at all, or the strategy we spoke about earlier with level 1, which both are going to require maintaining a count.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Sigil, I'm looking at this blue ring again. He had the money at one point. He was only like 20 or 30 rupees off, and while it wouldn't have done a lot, it might have made a difference in some of these rooms and being able to position a little bit better. Alright, he's gonna go ahead, visit the fairy fountain, and try to kill this, well, he moved. That was
warmed them
kind of a
up.
jerk move.
He warmed them up, yeah.
He thought he wanted s'mores. He's like, here, have a bonfire. He's gonna take a little bit of damage walking back through there, and at the moment he's headed... We've got 4, 3, 8, and 6 over on this side of the map.
Imasock, this was kind of your strategy as well. I don't think either of you have minimum double dipped or triple dipped every one of these dungeons thus far.
Yeah, yeah.
Just looking for that opening, yeah.
Yeah, well, because, I mean, aside from, the only thing I can think of is to sit there and, you know, bomb, like, everything, which I suppose is a viable strategy, but number one, you've got one killable enemy on the overworld that drops bombs. And everything in the...
Alright, we have a bomb wall on level 8 we haven't seen before. As long as the bunny shuffles out, we might actually be able to clear this.
Did I see the red gorilla go down with...
Yeah, it just went down to a single candle flame.
This could be the opening.
Again, we need the bunny to come out. We can kill the pancake with bombs if we have to. And the bunny has shuffled out. Alright, are we gonna get lucky and the pancake is gonna go away?
Nice.
Alright, we have a room we have not seen yet. It is a Patra. We have seen this. This is where the transport staircase brings you out. Oh. And there's another Patra below it, but it's okay, we can walk right through him.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah. Alright, well, game, maybe go up from there? I mean, it involves walking back through 2 Patras, but... Because that'll get us to the other side of, yeah. Sadly, he's gonna have to clear that room again, but the door that goes up from that Patra room gets you to the other side of the bunny shutter door. So that'll be, I think, something we haven't seen yet either, because I don't know anybody who's gonna drop in the middle of a Patra and want to walk back through it to go upwards. Until the game says, hey, you have to go this way.
Unfortunately, Keep's obviously targeting that red gorilla, but has not cooperated with some bombs, and that was his 10 count.
I mean, we're pretty happy with the 5-er, to be fair, with how money
yeah,
it's been.
True.
We're gonna take that 5-er and be like, yep, thank you.
So early on, you had a lot of rupees, both of you did. Did you think of the blue ring purchase at all? That was something we were discussing.
No, not really. At times it crosses my mind, but not unless I see something that looks disgusting in a dungeon in terms of expected.
Oh, go, Sigil. Oh man, the Patra got him going through the door. So if he had candle boosted, he would have had a better chance of actually using the iframes to make it through that Patra. But it's okay. He's got the candle now. Here, we're gonna try again. But sorry, go ahead, Sock.
Oh, I'm just gonna say that it doesn't really factor into my pathing, just because of the fact that unless there's something really gross, or unless there's like a left side bomb wall blue landmola room or something that's like really gross to try to get through, the money needs to be used for offensive things, in my opinion, which at this point didn't really do much, but yeah, it just didn't seem to really help much.
And I'd say by the time you guys did start getting into these dungeons and seeing what you were dealing with, at that point, your rupees, like you said, were going to those resources. You had to buy the keys, multiple keys, buying the bombs. Bomb upgrade, of course, is nice. Let's see what Sigil does. Round 2 with the Patra.
Alright, he's gonna use the potion. Here we go. We're getting lucky. The Patra is kind of floating down towards the south. He's got the candle ready. He's gonna be able to make it through the door. There's another Patra. It's a three in a row. Alright, sure game.
The game thought it was a little easy at this point, so let's mix in a triple.
Oh gosh, Sigil takes 2 hits. He's gonna find himself in the middle. We can clear that though. I mean,
we can clear it.
We can't really do a whole bunch with it, but we can clear that.
And we'll see if he takes another stab at level 1 at this point, or heads back over to the 3, 4, 6, 8 area.
Alright, here we go. So again, this is where Sigil's been maintaining a safety save. It's going to bring him back to a full potion, 90 rupees, 3 bombs, that 1 key, so he can afford to buy a bomb pack. It's a really good strategy in Swordless to go ahead and make sure you have something like that. Alright, we're gonna unfortunately take an overworld death. Sigil's gonna go back to start, but it's okay. Here we go again.
Here we go. Where is he gonna head this time? Looks like...
I would almost... He did a lot of 6 when he was down there before. I almost kind of wish he'd go back and maybe we could try bombing some more walls.
And I think the bomb upgrade was in...
Yeah, but he's just...
ago,
He's just shy of it. Like, it was 90-something, so he'd have to get some more rupees, but, you know, having to clear and re-clear some of these rooms is gonna get him that money shortly.
Yeah, and at that point, restarting with the extra bombs, saving and restarting.
Oh, looks like we're gonna... Okay, I like this. We're heading in the direction of 3 and 4. Alright, he has a key. He can get through this upper key door. Got a triple bat room. I'm trying to remember if this was the power bracelet.
Power bracelet was just north of the entrance in level 3.
Yeah.
Yep, this is gonna get him the power bracelet, which will get him, thanks Sock, this will get him level 2 and 9. Alright, so Sigil's like, okay, I have a thing. This is good. I think he's gonna poke around, look and see if he can maybe get to wherever the Triforce happens to be. Or leave. Okay, leaving is okay as well. 4 is next door, but he's, I think, immediately gonna go see if this power bracelet is any good.
Yeah, I see a couple comments about Sigil, and I have to attest, I've seen him run a lot of races, and I think I know the one Kennedy was referring to. Would not take a hint, just kept grinding out, finished about 2.5 hours, but just because of a bad mismark, I don't see him giving up on this. And knowing that he needs this win to force a game 3.
I like this. He's working up a bomb count on the old man, or just showing frustration. Either or, it's a good thing.
Yeah. We do see more people get set on fire at this stage in the game. Items as well, but I think he'd take any item at this point.
I mean, other than... Well, no, I don't think... I think anything at this point might actually help. So he's about to find level 2 here.
Yeah, even the boomerang to corral those blue gorillas in one.
Yeah, that would be so good, yes. Alright, we got bunnies. can't really do anything with that one. We got some more bunnies and a Stalfos. Can't do anything with that at the moment. We could try bombing through that. Or down, I think, from there. And he's gonna find the gel room with the key door in it.
And nothing drops in that room.
Yeah, he's gonna decide to kind of... He's gonna shuffle, I think, between these two rooms. Because again, you only get the one candle flame, and you have to refresh it by entering and exiting it and re-entering the room. Kind of worth noting, he's getting up close to that cheap key price again.
Yeah, and he has seen all the levels at this point. This could be the dungeon he chooses to go and get that key and explore further, knowing that it's going to be a floor item.
Yes, unfortunately that room right above him, that is a key door on both sides we can get to it.
All right, I think I'm gonna head out. I gotta go eat.
Alright, enjoy dinner, Sock. Have a good night.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry guys. It was just not. It just wasn't happening. I apologize for taking up everyone's time.
It's okay. I mean, it happens.
Have a good night.
Well, all right. So we do find a Triforce. If I'm Sigil, I would keep the 76 rupees and the keys, and I would go buy a key and go through that door. I would save it, save the key, and then go through the door that's above him.
Yep. That was a warm Triforce after burning it. Has the 5 bombs. Can't remember if there was a cheap key shop over here.
There is. There's one. Maybe he's taking the transport, but yeah, there is a cheap key shop. It's either 2 up, 1 to the left, 1. He's just gonna take the transport. That works.
Yeah, I think he's got a Super Saver card for this store. He's been in here a lot. Needs 1 more ruby.
Alright, well thankfully these are things we can kill with single candle flames. Alright, there's your key. Now, what I'd really like to see is that Sigil safety saves this before going back into level 2. He does have that original save that would give him 90 rupees, 3 bombs, and that 1 key. It's just you need one of the keys to get to the power bracelet in level 3. So I would kind of really like to see him save it, but it looks like we're just gonna go right back into level 2. To answer a question in chat, Sock, after 54 minutes, he couldn't find any progression in the seed, and it became, not much fun. So he's had a busy day, he's got to go eat dinner and stuff like that, so he's just decided to go ahead and forfeit. And we're gonna get a book. Okay. I mean, if I'm Sigil, I'm gonna keep searching some of these rooms in level 2. I'm going to look for...
Yeah, the book can help with bomb management. Gonna give him that extra exploration ability in some of these levels he's been in previously.
Okay. So, we're gonna have, in just a moment here, Sigil is asking in the race room. No, he's not forfeiting. He is potentially going to go ahead and start a new save. With the same race, the same seed, the same, the timer will keep running. But he's asking if he is allowed to do what happened in the race with Mr. Dunlow and Bogey Smalls last night.
Yeah, the only thing I'm thinking here he's missing that would have been helpful is he does not know where that bomb upgrade is. That knowledge would have been nice to be carrying forward.
Alright guys, looks like Sigil is going to go ahead. He's got his tracker still going. The race time is still going. He has started a new save file. This is similar to what happened with the race between Bogey Smalls and Mr. Dunlow last night. He knows where some of these things are, and this is going to give him a better chance, of being able to go ahead and reuse those resources.
Right, he's going to get his candle now. Likely go and get some of his rupees.
And we had an admin pop in to just verify that this was acceptable.
And now he's back in the original file. Well, for now, playing the original file, getting some bombs from the blue moblins. They're one of the only friendly items or enemies in this seed.
Yep, and to answer a question in chat, actually, no, Fury SK has stopped in and into the race room and said that he was just clarifying what happened last night and saying that it was acceptable for Sigil to go ahead and do that. I don't know if Sigil still has the race room up or not, but hopefully he will see that in a minute, and if that's the path he chooses to go, then that's what he's going to do.
Appears to be heading over to possibly Dungeon 4. Now with the book has that extra information, and unfortunately we've got a segmented level 4 and a shoot room.
Yeah, that's gross. I mean, the book is actually pretty helpful here in some of these levels because it's going to show us, where we might have actually missed a bomb wall. And that in itself could be amazing.
Yeah, and because the resources have been so difficult to maintain, this is an advantage. It wasn't the repeatable offense that I'm sure he was looking for. But good information nonetheless.
Yep, I mean, it could be, exactly what we were looking for. Alright, it looks like Sigil's gonna go ahead and try to clear this single block room here in 4 again. We saw an attempt here earlier, we just didn't have the bombs at the time to be able to do it.
It's the global. Hoping the bunny does not respawn.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Stuff going on in the background, and we are lucky it is the orange Darknut that has respawned. Sigil getting the global drop there is going to have the bombs to be able to take him out, but sadly that is not a push block room. And I'm calling the game meaner things than just a jerk face in my head right now.
Yes, it's kicking you while you're already down is what it's doing at this point.
All right, we do with the help of that book though. Oh, this is okay. This is a potential staircase room as well. This is a little bit more treacherous because of those traps on the outside.
And why not throw a Chevy room in after it?
Yeah, but this is still, if he can kill the Stalfoses, and again, if those bunnies shuffle out, then this could be okay.
That's the hope. Yep, that's the hope.
Unfortunately, we've got 2 bunnies there. Though, at the same time, if it ends up being enemy sets that we can't kill, then it's kind of like the game is pushing us in the right direction. We're going to lose one of the bunnies here and get a Stalfos in its place. And at the same time, Sigil has started clearing this upper room, so he's kind of... Oh, it's a Stalfos! Come on, game.
Oh.
Game?
Okay.
Alright. Really? I was about to say, if this block's pushed, then, you know, I would just throw things at the video game at this point. Alright, so we can't go to the left. There is a Chevy room there. Yep. We can set up a Canana key using the bats here to get through that key door. To answer your question in chat, we haven't been able to find a reliable, reusable form of offense. Really nice Canana key from Sigil is going to get him access to the Stick Dogger room, but we can bomb up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's a key. That's also, again, it's more information. Yeah. That's really useful. So the runners were not able to find a reusable form of offense. A lot of things have rolled up in the dungeons, and about the only item that we have found is Sigil's gonna go get the key. I like this. About the only positive things we found was the power bracelet, and that led us into levels 2 and 9, which gave us the book out of level 2. Otherwise, the game just keeps saying no.
Yeah, every time there's a bit of progress, you run into a ladder block, a shoot room, bunnies, wizrobes, you name it.
Alright, Sigil's gonna go ahead and clear this room. Yeah, I imagine I would clear both of these rooms looking for floor drops. But we're gonna go back to start.
Save and now maintains that key.
It maintains the key, and it's going to keep him as maps too. Because part of the problem with some of the retries is occasionally if you retry out of something, you're going to lose the map of that level. It looks like Sigil is heading back to level. Where are we going? Bomb store?
Well, no money. I mean, he may have bought 10 and get the 11th free at this point, but I don't think the shop owner's going to go for that.
That'd be really nice. I don't think they're that kind, but we do have a couple of screens of bomb droppers over here, so maybe we're going to try to get some bombs again. And yeah, to answer a question in chat, we have found the white sword item, which was silvers. We have found every single dungeon location. And Sigil also has the power bracelet, which was blocking levels 2 and 9. Alright, so we're gonna cycle the screen a couple of different times, trying for a bomb drop. I mean, this was really nice of the seed, is that our bomb droppers actually rolled down to a single candle flame.
Yeah, a silver lining, but beyond that, it's been a real slugfest here. Not getting any drops. I'm not sure where he's at on the global.
He had gotten the clock, so he was only a couple away. He's gonna go ahead and force a bomb here. That's really good for Sigil. And to answer a question in chat, if you retry out of the book, you also lose the book and all the maps and all the progress that you've gotten since then. Alright, looks like, where are we headed, Sigil? We're level 2's down here, but we've already got the Triforce and the item. Yeah, 6 or 8 would be good, especially with the book, so we can actually see what the map of those levels look like.
I think he's going to head over to 6. 8, if I recall correctly, had the triple Patra. Yep, heading over to 6.
Alright, so here we go. We're gonna make it past these, hopefully past these stealth bosses without, not stealth bosses, I'm sorry, Gyvdos without them being jerks. To answer a question for Mrs. Malkier in chat, what was the big block in level 1? So the big block in level 1 is an NSU room full of blue, are they moblins or gorillas, who have rolled up to the point where you need to hit them with 2 bombs. And then directly following that room is another shutter door of Vyres that you need to be able to kill with bombs, because there's no way to enter and exit that room, or at least not that we've seen. Now that Sigil has the map, maybe they'll end up being like a door to the south or something that we couldn't see before. But at the time, it was mainly that trying without a ladder, trying to keep a count or you know, even force bombs or anything like that. Oh, nice. Sigil goes ahead. He's starting to work on his count here. He saves a bomb on that bat. But yeah, trying to keep a count in that type of a situation is incredibly difficult. Gets the bomb drop.
Sigil.
Good job, Sigil.
Oh.
It's okay. We didn't know that room was. Well, actually, one of our runners.
This
had
one
the map
we
for
did
6.
have the map for.
Yeah,
This is, I think, the only map we had.
Yeah, this was the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes.
Yeah, we like this one. Alright, here we go. So, he's gonna use... Oh, is he gonna use the key? No, he's gonna go ahead. Okay, so to answer the question in chat, and it's okay, we're gonna get that question a lot. Unfortunately, due to lack of resources and the inability to find reusable offense, the seed wasn't really giving us a lot to work with, and Sock was, you know, it's been a long day for him. He's had work and all sorts of stuff, so he just wasn't having fun and decided to go ahead and forfeit. Now, Sock is up 1-0 in the series. This is game 2. If Sigil finishes this seed, he will get the win for the seed, and it will go to a game 3. Now, again, there are, Thanks, Endif. I needed that. That is amazing. Alright, but yeah, again, in Swordless, it's really important to maintain things like bomb counts. This is this orange Wizrobe room we saw before. It was taking, I think, 3 bombs. Well, we missed on that one. But it was taking multiple bombs to be able to kill them. That clock is so nice. Thank you, game.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he's gonna
block,
get.
good block,
Oh,
global.
good job, Sigil. And then it's okay because we've got bombs. We can go ahead and finish these guys off, which I think gets us into a room we haven't seen before.
Either that or that was the bomb upgrade. I cannot remember where that bomb upgrade was.
Well, Sigil's doing such a good job of maintaining that bomb drop right now.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we've
here
got
we
a
go.
staircase room. All right, go, Sigil, go. What are we gonna? Okay, this is good.
Okay.
I mean, it's gonna refill his bombs. It's an actual item. Like, you know, this is amazing.
Yep.
All right, he goes ahead. He's going to save with those full 10 bombs. It's given him the info. No, this is good. He's narrowing
Going to
down.
one. I
Yeah,
would go to,
yeah.
I see him going to one at this point.
I could, yeah, I like the save here. He's got the key. He's got a blue potion. 10 bombs might be enough to get you through that room, and at the very least, the book will let us see if maybe there is a bomb wall in that third room that we couldn't see before.
Correct. We're gonna get to be able to see the map at this point.
I mean, this is, so I don't know if anybody was really around. A lot of people in chat were around for the original All Boards, No Swords tournament. In that tournament, they actually had a game where one of the runners was so, wow, what in the world is this level 1? All right, but anyway, so Yoshi break story. In the original All Boards, No Swords tournament, they had a runner who was so frustrated with a seed that they actually stopped in the middle of the seed and switched to playing Yoshi's Cookie for a short time to calm down in order to be able to go ahead and finish the seed. Or at least, you know, go back to the seed. Alright, we got 6 bombs. We are going to need these guys to cluster up just a little bit for us. Now, Sigil's doing a great job of not getting hit here. So this should, I believe, give him a force in the next room.
He should be very close, yes.
All right, come on, game. He's gonna gather them up. He still has the candle flame.
Oh, yeah.
Which, unfortunately, okay, it's all right. It's okay. It's gonna bring back 2 of those buyers. But if he can get these guys, yeah, if he can get them in the same spot, he's gonna retry. He's gonna, okay, I like this. He's gonna go back with those 10 bombs and try to do this again.
Try and get maybe a 5 count going into that room with the gorillas to get a force before he has to go into the Vire room.
Yeah, you gotta have a force before you get into the Vire room. Like there's really not much of an option. Or just get really lucky in the first room and have, well, maybe 1 extra bomb. All right, so he's got to be patient here. He does have the potion. That was a really good bomb. That was so good. Save the room. I like this. To answer the latest question in chat, what happens if Sigil forfeits? We're still waiting for the admins to get back to us on that one.
Get there. Get him group. Nice.
All right, this is... Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Good job, Sigil.
Now he's got the 6 bombs. Getting the extra heart.
Now he's got 6 bombs. He should be able to get through this fire room, and maybe if we're really, really lucky, it's going to go ahead and give us a bomb drop for Pete's sakes. All right, he's being really patient. He's just trying to wait until they gather. Yep. Don't touch. Don't. Oh, there you go. It's okay. He can bomb. He can bomb 1, and he can go ahead. Oh, he's not gonna be able to get the bomb. Game. It's okay. We're gonna get a key for our trouble, and we actually get to go 1 room further into this really horrible level 1. Well, all right. That's a Triforce room full of bunnies. We're gonna retry again. I have a feeling he's gonna get the key. He's gonna do the exact same thing. I mean, I know this feels like beating your head into a wall, but he's getting information every single time he goes through these levels. And right now, it's gonna tell him, don't go north because you're going to need more keys than you have. Alright, so here we go. We're going back into level 1. Now, if I'm Sigil, I think the only slight change I would think here is to maybe visit the fairy fountain so that you're going into this NSU with a little bit more health.
Working on getting them grouped.
Yep, he's gonna go ahead and reset the room. Yep. I mean, if they don't give you the pattern you want, there is nothing wrong with, you know, exiting the room and trying again.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, so we're down to 4 bombs. I think that last guy already got hit with... Alright, it's okay. Maybe we're gonna get lucky. To answer a question in chat, if you check the race time GG rooms, then the seed information is usually listed there. Oh gosh! Go, Sigil, go! Yeah!
And get the bomb.
Oh, that is beautiful. Alright, so Sigil is going to use the key. He's going to check the room that is straight. Oh, game. Nope, it's got shutter door in it, but these guys are
these
squishy.
Guys go down to one hit.
Yep.
And they can give him some more bombs, perhaps, if he has to go back in and kill the pancakes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a really good chance we're going to need that shutter door open. But again, this is area we haven't seen yet, so this is fantastic.
Hour and 41, we've hit new territory.
Yes, I mean we're getting there. This is, you know, I didn't really have any plans until the CG7 eat my steel match later tonight anyway. So, you know, who needs that
you know,
sleep
I've
thing?
watched a lot of these over the past couple of months, and everybody's hoping for that bait block. Everybody's hoping for something wild in level 9. I think this is the first seed that people are like, no, don't throw any more at me.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, no, just let us have reusable form of offense. That's it. We just need any kind, like a bow right now. Other than the fact we don't have a lot of money, a bow would be fantastic even. Like, bring it on.
Yeah, the bow would be great with those bunnies. I'd say of all the items.
Hey, don't leave that money behind, Sigil. Alright, it's okay. Again, we've got 8 bombs. We've got candle flame.
Bombs.
We can kill those pancakes.
Kill the pancakes.
Yep. Sigil, where are you going then? Oh, I guess he's just double checking to see if there was a floor trap in there, maybe?
Maybe.
I mean, there were so many bunnies in the middle of the... I would set them on fire, like evil bunnies. Alright, here we go. Pancakey time. Now, just don't get eaten by the pancake. He's trying to, I think, use that candle. Well, yeah, they're jerks.
You can reset it. Yeah, you can reset it. I'm gonna get one if you can't. Well, it's a sand room, so you can't see the tiles, but within 2 tiles of the wall. Soften that one up.
Alright, game, you better have something nice for us here, or we're gonna be really mad. Alright, here we go. Oh, go! That one was like, I'm gonna hug you. Alright, one more. One more bomb.
Oh, we've got repeatable.
It's a banana! It's okay, we're gonna take the banana, we're gonna take the key, and we're just gonna keep... Ooh, bombs! See, look! We've already got progress! One room with that banana, we just have to be able to get around the bunnies.
Yeah, an hour and a half ago, somebody said, "Oh, they won't take a banana."
Oh, you bet they will. He'll be able to corral these buyers if he needs to clear that room. We got a compass. See, this is amazing.
Cutting those keys like butter.
All right, but to answer a question in chat, we've already checked with the admins, and as long as Sigil finishes the race, he gets the win. I don't know what happens if he ends up forfeiting. That key door is kind of a really rotten jerk, and we're gonna lose our boomerang, but it's okay. It's at least knowledge again. It's information. We're gonna need another key before we go back to level 1. But yeah, as long as Sigil finishes, he gets the win for game 2. And as was already noted in chat, Sigil's not really one of those people who gives up easily, so he has stuck out some seeds that a lot of people would have just walked away from. I think we're going back to the any roads, quite possibly.
Yeah.
If we can get around these guys.
You know, though, looking right now, he does have that offense, but I don't know that there are any more.
He actually he retried out of the banana because there was a key door between him and the staircase. At least it could have been the last room all the way down in that bottom section of 1, or it's the key door on the other side of the bunny room that had the Triforce in it. Now, somebody did point out that Sigil had left a large secret somewhere up here. He had retried out of a large secret at some point. He does track his overworld, so I'm wondering if that's what we're seeing, is if he's going back to it now. Hey, even that little bit of money is a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Because that will, I would imagine he'd end up buying another key, saving it, and then going back into level 1.
There it is.
And again, this just goes to show you resources in a swordless seed are incredibly important, especially if you cannot find a reusable form of offense and are having a slightly harder time getting a bomb count going. Now, I think he's going back to the bomb store, or maybe we're gonna go kill some of those bomb droppers. We are going to need the full 10 bombs to be able to make it through that Blue Guerrilla room, followed by the Vire room, I'd have to imagine. We do have 2 lovely screens of these guys, who are squishy as all get out. There we go. Oh, and we get some hearts for our trouble, which will be nice. He's going to the key store, because the cheap key store is up underneath the any roads. Oh, he's just shy of being able to get 2. Does the immediate safety save with the 10 bombs, 2 keys, 61 rupees, and a blue candle.
Yep. In good shape here to go and finish tackling 1.
Let's see if he decides to go ahead and pick up that banana. I would almost imagine he would. Even if it means spending a couple of bombs clearing the pancake room again. Now he's trying really hard not to get hit because he's got a count going, and you don't want to take a hit because that will kind of reset your count. Yes, to answer your question in chat, unfortunately there are key doors blocking us from the remaining rooms here in level 1, so Sigil actually went up to Death Mountain, and picked up 2 secrets that he had left on the map after retrying. So he's now bought another key and has a little bit of money in the tank. I don't know what Double Hearts does as far as our bomb count, though. He's gonna go ahead, pick up the container heart.
That shouldn't impact the bomb count. They're in the D group, so you'll get consecutive hearts. Let's see if he can get that force though here. There
Yeah, beautiful. Good job, Sigil. He's gonna restart his count to set it up. I think that'll put a stored bomb maybe on the pancakes?
He's got, oh, counts 2, 3. There was only 3 pancakes though.
We're gonna get the, yep, we're gonna get the extra key. Sadly, that block's
No.
not gonna push.
Doesn't want to go back. Oh yes, one more to the right. I thought this was the bunny room. Oh, don't go in there. That's the... I don't think he can...
It's the bomb droppers. He's clearing, he used the key, I have a
to get the
feeling, because
bombs.
that's a bomb dropper
To
room.
get the bomb drops, that's right. I thought that was the bunny room.
Alright, Sigil's doing a really good job here of making sure he's not walking face first into a boomerang. Oh, but sadly that hit is going to reset his count. To answer your question in chat, what is blocking the other levels? Most of it is we don't have the right form of offense. We just have the single blue candle and those bombs.
This will be his global chance here. And does not get it.
Alright, now we need the pancakes to cooperate. Unfortunately, we can't stun them.
They're social distancing, yeah.
Yeah, we retried out of the boomerang because Sigil knew that he had to leave the level in order to get a key, which would leave him without the bombs and everything to be able to get through the NSU room. And I like the suggestion from Redbird Grad in chat, let them eat you. Now, he hasn't used his blue candle in here yet, I don't think. Being really patient here. Come on, pancakes, be nice. There you go.
There it is.
So we've got the banana now. Unfortunately, I don't think we're
the-
gonna get the bomb off of
another
this
key.
guy. Yeah. Oh, we did! That's beautiful. I thought the hit he took from the pancake when he was bombing out would actually, like, mess with all that stuff.
That should have been his 6 count for the global.
Alright, so he's got the 2 keys he needs. He's gonna be able to kill the bats to work up another bomb count. Well, until that one decided to be a jerk face. And it's the other way. So we are probably about to see another retry because the other option as far as the staircase item is at the top past the Triforce room. and it will take just as many keys to get there. It's okay,
He's ready to
guys.
head in now because he saved.
Yep, he's doing an amazing job. So he's getting there. Thankfully, Mrs. Melchior, the bunny room, he just has to walk through. He just has to walk through a key door. He's just got to get through the bunnies and around the Triforce, and then he can walk through the key door. So it's not a shutter door. It looks like maybe he's going back into level 5. Yep.
Now we can see it.
All right, let's see what we maybe missed before. So I'm gonna say that 5 looks like a little bird head. He's waving, and he's facing to the left. Oh, look, we get a new room.
Territory, yeah.
Oh, we can kill that. All right, come on, game. We already found the transport, so this is an item. Oh! Yes! Go, Sigil, go! Guys!
Excellent
At
job.
1 hour, 55 minutes, 33 seconds, we have won. We have offense.
And he doesn't have to go back because that is the one Triforce he picked up.
Exactly. He's like, yes, I'm done in 5. Let's go back to 1 and get all of my stuff back. He's having so much fun murdering pigs on the overworld now.
Yeah, and what he had to do to dig that out, if you're watching, extremely tactical, strategic maneuvering. Someone may say 2 hours in, how can you say that? He's playing a heck of a seed. For what this seed has given him, kudos to this effort.
Yeah, this is seriously well done from Sigil. I believe he saved after he got the wand. So again, if when we finally get to the staircase room, it's absolute bupkis, he can retry into his keys.
And he can kill those bunnies that are all over the place.
I know. Well, that would... Okay. Hey, game, can we have a bow here in level 1 so that we can shoot the bunnies? Oh, this is so nice. I mean, this is amazing. He has to be, like, smiling at this point.
And, you know, it's that book, too, because they both walked past that room previously and didn't know that was a bombable wall.
Yeah, exactly. We wouldn't have known. It looks like he is going to go ahead and get that boomerang. And yeah, exactly, Mrs. Melchior, that book, as odd as that sounds, getting the book out of level 2, which you had to get after going through level 3, it made all the difference in the world, because unless you just randomly bombed that wall, you wouldn't have known. Now, sadly, we are out of keys.
We're out of keys again.
So he can go down
and retrieve that one key, yeah.
He can, yes. He can go, he's going to refill on health just to make sure he doesn't have to do this again. But yeah, he can walk through here, go ahead, pick up the key, then he can up a retry because there's nothing stopping us from clearing those rooms. It looks like he wants to be a little bit quick about it though, so he's going to try clearing some of these enemies. Either that or it's just the joy of being able to actually do things.
Hit the B button more than once on a screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's like when like you're playing a regular seed and all of a sudden you get like mags and the wand at the exact same time and you're just like, okay, we're good. You just wander through, oh, I don't need to clear this room, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
And let's see what level 1 has in store for us here. We know it has to be this room.
Yep, and we know it's not going to be a boomerang. Because we've already seen both of them and picked one of them up off the floor. You know what? Take it. I would take
Yeah,
it.
gonna
I'd
take
be
it.
like, I
You
earned
may set it on
this.
fire. Yep.
All right, looks like he's gonna retry to get those keys back, which I completely understand because at this point the keys are more valuable than the heart. All right, so where do we think we're going now?
8.
Okay, I could see
There's
8.
2 items in 8. And for his sake, if he goes to... Again, it was 2 hours, almost 2 hours ago. I can't remember where the bomb upgrade was, but he doesn't have enough rupees for it.
Yeah, I can't remember either. I'm just like, I have no idea where we saw that.
Now he doesn't have to go back to 1 and 5.
Yeah, he's just like, okay, I don't care about walking into all these boulders and everything. I am just going. And no, Piercing Mountain, he did actually pick the boomerang up on his last trip through level 1. So he's got it. Because when he went back through the pancake room to go south to get the key, he walked straight through that room. So if he didn't pick it up the first time, he walked right through it the second time. All right. Oh. Well, level 8 is special. I'm gonna say level 8 looks like a jumping reindeer.
With the tail kind of severed.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, it's a little bit off screen.
Yeah, that's...
I like a bird flying diagonally, or a flying bird diagonally. And yeah, I do kind of agree with chat. Now that he has a wand and he's got offense, as soon as he finds the bow, he just gets his last Triforces, goes to 9, and he's done. And this is over.
Listen, I don't remember now if we've had a ladder block. There could be a ladder that comes into play. I do remember a dig dogger was blocking a shuttered door.
Yeah, but was that in a level we already had a Triforce from?
It might have.
Hey,
oh,
there's
the
another
bomb
bomb
upgrade.
Oh man, you know, those guys just being so beefy is just rude. Alright, so this room in 8 could have his Triforce. It's got nothing instead. Look how pancakes. We got just the answer for you right now.
Killed you in 4 seconds as opposed to the 40 seconds in level 1.
Oh, we got a potential item room full of bunnies. So since our wand is shooting fire, we've got to be a little bit careful about where we're pointing that. But, you know, hopefully he's okay. And so with all the retries, I think he's got his potion back. Alright, sadly it's not going to be a thing.
Maybe above, maybe above.
That is a possibility, and yeah, he does have a potion. I saw it when he cycled through on the B button. Alright, it's okay. We're just gonna, you know, try it one more time and then get mad at the game. Yep. We might come back for that, you know, at some point. Now, we are forced to use a key here in order to see more of this level.
Yeah, versus the one room that the Patra was we'd have to deal with.
Alright, he goes ahead, uses the potion to make sure we don't hopefully die to the bunny rabbits in the potential push block room. Oh, beautiful
Good job.
block. Yeah, that is so good. Now, the sigil... Yeah, there you go. Pick up that money. Pick up the monies, because we're getting even closer to that bomb upgrade. It's okay. We got a transport. I almost would have taken it, even though I think it's just going to take us to the double block room. Or double block segment. Alright, we're going to miss the bomb, but that's okay. Okay, say
These
look,
guys
bomb
drop 'em.
droppers. Yeah. And the room's gonna be like, here you go, have some more bombs. Okay, worth noting that shutter door didn't close, so this is a potential item staircase. Or a push block room, I should say.
About the 4th or 5th room, guarded by the bunnies.
Yeah, so many bunnies. How much do you want to bet the bow is in here? Like, it's gotta be. The randomizer has, like, tendencies. And maybe this is just, it's confirmation bias, but every so often, it's like, all the bunnies, that's where your bow is.
Thank you for pushing. Let's see what we've got.
Well, okay, there's
Okay.
that ladder we think we need. I want to say it might have been level 4 that we were ladder blocked at some point in. Or the bottom half of 6. Oh, game. Well, it's alright.
This
I mean,
one-
it's ellipsis-y, so this is better than Expando Patra. He's just gonna be really careful of that fire.
He made me glad it's not yet another
Bunnies?
2-block bunny room.
Yeah, we are so tired of bunnies already.
Good job with the Patra.
Doesn't push, but
Ooh,
we're gonna pick up
okay.
that fiver. Okay, we're gonna... Ooh, free stuff.
There we go.
Free Triforce. Alright, I like that. Now if you're Sigil, I think at this point you've only got half of level 8 to go. I would go
Yep.
back in. Yeah, go
Back
do that
in.
last, like, the bottom half of the jumpy part.
Not the bow, but it'll do.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be really nice at this point if we could just wand down these bunnies. This is going to take us into that that segment, which was the three triple patras. Yeah, but I don't remember if any of them were potential push block rooms because it's been a while. We just have to kind of get past this guy, I think. Yep, this is the room he found before that's gonna let him into the bottom, like, long, skinny piece. And, well, to kind of touch on a topic in chat, guys, he's sticking with a seed that would make a lot of people run away. So, if he wants to relax and maybe take his time with it, we might not be able to stream the entire thing. That's a potential staircase room. I think he still gets all the credit in the world because instead of giving up, he found the solution. And this is somebody who just recently started playing the randomizer in general, let alone swordless. He's already made it to the brackets round in his first tournament, or possibly second tournament.
And we've got the whistle to take care of Spiky.
No, poor Spiky.
Not the bow, but now he's done with 8. I head over to 6. The Triforce. Should have the resources, I think, now for 4. Maybe pull the item out of 4. And 7 at this point with the wand.
Yeah, I mean, 4 should be... Well, now that we have the book and we have a way to get around, 4 should be a little bit better. I don't remember... I know 6 had a couple of rooms that the bottom half we couldn't get through because we didn't have a ladder, so... Alright, I like the fact that he is still clearing rooms here in this level 6 because you only have 1 key. You've got 100 rupees now, so that's better than what we started with, but resources, again, have been huge.
Oh, and when he gets the bow, he wants to be able to use the arrows too, so...
Alright, he's gonna go ahead, get his Triforce here. It's really close to start, so this makes sense.
Already has the item.
And now, routing-wise... Oh, I like that he's about the recorder. He might be recording to 4. Yep, see, this is such good routing. He's gonna go ahead, get that 6, because it's all the way off in the middle of nowhere, and then he's gonna record her to 4, which is directly next to 3. So again, here's the really good news. We are just looking for a staircase, so he doesn't have to clear any of these rooms unless they're blocking a shutter door. He's already seen a lot of this level, so he's kind of got an idea of exactly where he's got to go.
We know that room doesn't push. Here is the block.
And he does thankfully have a key. Now, I agree with him in going ahead and clearing this. Maybe it'll drop you a spare key or something. Best part about swordless and having the wand, you don't have to worry about those bubbles taking your sword away. It doesn't matter.
Other than when they bop you when you don't want to be bopped.
Yep, that is compass. Which we don't really need, but it's okay.
This looks promising. Or I can't remember if you tried the transport or not to that lower level.
I don't think we've actually seen the lower level. And there we go. Pick up that fiber on your way out.
We're going down below.
Hey, we're gonna get some bombs. That's nice. You know, that's also, by the way, if you find an item sitting kind of off-center in the middle of a double push block room, that is another dead giveaway that remove most open stairs is in effect.
A little bit of everything in this room.
Oh, here we go.
Let's see what we've got.
Okay, that's great.
Very valuable.
No, I mean, this is perfect.
Very valuable.
This is gonna help when we go to, let me see.
I'm gonna finish up 3 at this point, right next door, and then 7. So,
yeah.
I mean, it's not the bow, but clearly sitting on 0 keys. That's a big find.
Might really, oh, this is, what in the heck happened to level 3? I think I missed this if we were in here before, without the, no, I think we got,
no, he wasn't.
We were here before the book, yep.
Yeah. Well, nobody can say it's a cactus, I would say.
I'd say it's like a Stretch Armstrong guy running.
Just crossing the finish line, yes.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
this
like
stuff.
in the stream, he got caught in the streamer tape. Yes, totally. Well, I mean, thanks game. Hopefully this is, maybe the Triforce can
Could
pop in.
be.
It's gonna be a key, though.
Yeah.
I like the call in chat. The 3 is a kangaroo. Turn 90 degrees to the right. Yep. To answer a question in chat, so in these flag sets, the sword upgrades, the white sword and the magical sword, are replaced with +2 permanent bomb upgrades. So that's how we mark it on the tracker, is we say that they picked up the white sword bomb upgrade. Alright, we're going back. It's okay. Alright, and it's really lucky that we actually picked up the ladder, because I'm trying to see if we could get into that upper room. Yeah, but we'd have to clear this again. I guess that's okay. So it wasn't really ladder blocked here, but the item definitely was in 4. We're gonna find Ganon's room, but he's not home. Now, this room can have a standing floor drop when you walk in the door, but it has to be there when you walk in the door. We're gonna find another rupee boss, so we're actually doing really nicely on money right now.
Below, pick up the bombs. Maybe the Triforce is in the front leg.
Yeah, I mean, it could be in here. This is kind of a popular drop room. Nope.
Or the foot.
That's what, the third rupee boss in level 3? It's like 3's going, I'm really sorry I put you through everything it took to actually get here. Now we're gonna get the map that we've already got. I think we've already been in the room that's to the north of there. And there we go! We don't even have to fight the landmos. We're out of here. Let's go to level 7.
Yeah, somebody in chat earlier talked about the importance of that book, and to me it was finding that room in 5 that they had bypassed a couple of times to get that wand.
I mean, after a while, so after you play the randomizer for long enough, you kind of like, you can kind of get a sense of where you should bomb, but sometimes with shapes, it's still really hard to find that magical bomb wall without the map.
I like the insurance with the beef there for Sigil. He's seen everything this seed can throw at him, so why not protect yourself?
Yes, I do agree. He doesn't want to have to leave level 9 just in case it's meat blocked. Alright, now he's got a rebomb into level 7 because he retried after he was in here the first time. Yeah, it is a fully... Wow, that is a fully segmented level 7. Because we had found the 2 transport staircases in here. I'm wondering if he's near his bomb count. Oh, it's the Wizrobe transport. Oh, yuck. Really good job from Sigil to kind of stay on the right tile and stay out of the direct path of these Wizrobes while he's bombing them. Alright, now he's gonna get a key for his trouble, but we've got all the keys in the game, so we'll just say thanks game, you tried. Yeah, I agree with this. Go ahead and kill the snakes for money and for hearts.
It's close to have gotten to a force there, but got nabbed.
It's okay, we can shoot the old man if we have to.
Yes, there you go.
Now, I want to say this might have been the second transport stair, but I don't remember. It's been a really long time since we were here.
The other bomb upgrade, I think, was in 6.
Okay, so I don't think we're going to be probably making it back
No.
that way. Sorry about the yawn. And that transport staircase, oddly enough, is going to take us to the 4 rooms above that old man.
Hoping he finds the item before the Triforce, just so it takes that mystery out of needing to redig.
Yeah,
Go back in.
I don't think if all you're missing is the bow and your options are 1 item in 8, the item in 7, and the 2 items in 9. I don't think you leave 7 if you only have like a handful of rooms.
Makes the decision easier if he finds it first, though. Still got a ring in play.
Did we find the... Yes, I'm sorry. It was ladder and recorder in 8. Thank you, Moonrisen.
Yeah, he's gonna dig a little more here. Ooh.
Okay, again, that is information, especially if we come across another Goma block. We do have a manhandle. I don't think we've seen many of these guys today. Does a good job of taking it down, saving his bomb because he's going to need to try to bomb up here. And it's not going to work. So here's the good news. Unless it's in those 4 rooms behind the old man, there's a chance our bow is actually a 9 waiting for us. Because that transport staircase that we found earlier with the keys, that would actually take us to... The old man was blocking the north bomb wall, so we couldn't bomb upwards.
Sigil heading to 9.
Yep, I think I like
Probably
this.
get some bombs first.
He left... No, there's a potion. He left to take any in the vanilla white sword cave. And to answer a question in chat, because there was no reusable offense until the runner, Sigil, ended up getting the book out of level 2, which showed him a bomb wall in level 5, which led to his wand. Alright, so I have to imagine we're about to go pay a visit to the bomb merchant again. We unfortunately don't have enough hearts to try for the magical sword bomb upgrade.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering why he wasn't killing the bluey there. Maybe get some bombs on the way. If not, heading back up to the convenience store.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in a bad location, but there are a couple of screens of bomb droppers if he just keeps going to the left here on his way to level 9, which is the push block right below the fairy fountain.
Yeah, you got a lot of blue moblins. He goes
Like
down to... Oh, he was right on the 6 global there, but...
There is another screen just below the desert open cave that's going to have more of the blue moblins in it. So we'll see if he goes ahead and buys 2 packs or just leaves it.
Yeah, he'll have a chance either way here. Yeah, he'll have a... If he doesn't kill anything else with those blue moblins, he'll have his number 6 and number 8 global on that screen. Which are bomb drops.
Alright, here he goes. He's gonna go ahead and try for it. And sadly the game says no. And to answer a question in chat, I don't know that Sigil ever actually saw the second bomb upgrade, and the one that he did see was, what, in level 8? I don't think we want to go back there.
Yeah, he didn't see the other one.
Yeah, 2 hours and 23 minutes into the seed, I just want to be done.
Okay, CD. It's been 2 hours, 23 minutes. What are we looking for here in level 9?
Well, first and foremost here in this level 9, we are looking for every staircase we can find, which we will be checking every single staircase for the bow, which we need to finish the actual game. And then we're listening for the roar of Ganon, who is so loud it can be heard in any room that is adjacent to the one he's in. Finally, after that, we're just looking for the girl. And if she's like 2 rooms from start, I'd be like, what the heck? You should have just walked.
This looks like our first... Oh, and it teases us again.
Alright, we got another potential push block room here. Nice chill landmos. Ah! Game?
2 teases. Why wouldn't this 9 be a 9?
I mean, at the very least, we need a direction to go in.
Redbird Grad brings up a good point with that shoot room. Hopefully Sigil, matter of fact, I know he'll mark that, but that could be a pathway to her.
Hey, look, we found somewhere to go. Alright, Sigil's gonna go ahead. Again, this is an ellipsis-y Patra, so this is a lot nicer than the expandable Patra. It's a lot easier to kind of maneuver around him when he's not, you know, getting bigger.
Yeah, Kithurg, I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Yeah, I'll be very curious to hear Sigil's interview upon completion here.
Yep, and Sigil has found one piece of the puzzle. We know where the princess is. Ooh, thanks for the bombs, game.
Goes, gets 3 of them together.
Which is really good because we do know that these guys rolled up, which is kind of a jerk move. I mean, there wasn't much this seed that didn't roll up. Alright, it does push, thankfully. We are down to 0 bombs. And it's gonna take us to the other side of where we entered level 9. With a rupee boss, so that part's cool.
Up well, almost is going to head up level the first L till we face the old man. Forces us to go right.
And then I think we're going to get an up A back to start because we unfortunately don't have bombs to be able to check. I think to the right there.
He is, if he decided to leave, as we know, very close to those blue moblins.
Whoa, evil with ropes. Come on, guys, don't be jerks. And yeah, it is really nice that there's only 1 screen away from you and a bunch of blue moblins. So, I mean, bomb droppers. Even if you have to enter and exit the level a few times. We're going to find another transport staircase.
Run.
Oh dear. Thanks, game. We needed the jump scare at this point. Alright, now unfortunately there's nothing we can do about this orange witch ropes. I like that he's going to go ahead and clear the landmos so that he can safely walk across the room. This won't be an item staircase, but it'll open that door for us. Alright, nice chill Moldorms.
And when you have some bombs, they are nice to force on, but maybe we get a drop.
Maybe we get
or
a bow.
Maybe we get
Game?
our bow.
Can we have a bow? Yes!
Oh, there it is.
Alright, guys, so that was yeah, that was amazing. We now have a bow. We are now just listening for the last thing we need here in this level 9, and it's the roar of Ganon.
This could be a transport here.
Alright, he's gonna do a good job getting past these red land modes. He's gonna go ahead and clear it. Again, there is another item in here. We're still missing the red ring and the red candle. We're gonna get... well done, game. That was, you know, that was the thing. Now, there were a couple of other open doors, so I like the fact that Sigil is gonna go ahead and take the transport staircase back. Alright, we're gonna kill these spiders again. Go to the left. Hey, more chill, guys. Don't you wish we had bombs at this point?
Decking the push block. Cover as much ground as he can, trying to find...
Well, I mean, it took us a couple of rooms to the left.
Yeah. But it wasn't going to be able to... There.
We got him.
We got him.
He's gonna go back and pick up that heart. Good job. Good job, Sigil. You're okay.
And
We're
the
almost
fiber.
there. Yeah. Alright, now, Sigil just has to be able to get that stun lock on him. Thankfully, the hitbox of the wand is super OP.
Nice. Good kill. Good kill.
Alright, guys, we are almost there. In just a couple more seconds, Sigil is going to find the princess and we'll be done.
I'll never forget my first ABNS commentary race. That is for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing, but normally this wouldn't have happened until like the Elite 8 flags, but the door is gonna open. I think this is her. Alright guys, let's get some well-earned GG's in chat for Sigil, finishing
GG's.
with an official time of 2 hours, 32 minutes, 31 seconds, 0.9, because, you know, he earned it. Alright, the invite should have just gone out, so hopefully we'll be seeing him here in just a moment. Oh, that was, holy smokes, that was a thing. Alright, now Sigil is in the waiting room. There we go, GG's, and welcome to Sigil. Sigil, way to stick that out. That was seriously amazing.
Pain.
I mean, I know a lot of people that would have just been like, nah, I'm done. Let's just redo it. But you made the right choices. You were doing amazing keeping up bomb counts. You were doing great resource-wise, making sure you had safety saves, and it was just, it was very well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, excellent job, Sigil. Many people could not have toughed that out the way you did. Excellent tactical decisions, getting your bombs, retrying. What was going through your head, I'd say about an hour and a half through, without still finding any other offense, going back and forth between 1 and 5? What were you thinking?
I was just trying to narrow down what items could be where to start me off.
Yeah, that made perfect sense. Just looking for that little bit of a pressure point that that would finally give, and somehow it ended up being getting the power bracelet out of 3, which lets you get the book out of 2, to be able to see that there was a room in that level 5 that both of you had walked past.
Yeah, at that point I was just going through my levels to see what I missed.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I mean, we were just waiting. We're like, all right, now that we have this book, what can we, what can we go ahead and find? And that was like the best case scenario.
I was thinking 1 was going to be in 1.
Yeah, past that. Oh, that was such an evil sequence of rooms. The tanky blue gorillas or blue moblins, I can't remember at this point, straight into a shutter door with 8 Vyres who won't go down to a candle flame.
Nope, and I think the blue gorillas had 12 HP exactly.
Oh, that is so gross.
Yeah, even with the 10 bombs, you had to be well placed because you knew you had to use them in the next room. Again, great effort. Somebody just pointed out in chat, had over 200 people watching you finish this out to the end. A single race like that's it was entertaining. It was frustrating. It probably gave us everything we could have asked for. Maybe a little more than we could have asked for.
Yeah, good thing no one could hear me speak.
Yeah, I mean, even a couple of times there, I was like, I'm just in the back of my mind, I'm cursing the seed. I'm just going, really? You couldn't give us anything? Like,
when I saw the silvers at the beginning, I thought, ooh, it's going to be a nice seed.
No. The seed was like, here, it's just a rope-a-dope, basically. I mean, though, at the very least, once you did get that wand, I mean, you wrapped that up incredibly fast compared to how long it just took to actually get to the reusable form of offense. It was really well done. There were some really good combat rooms. There were a couple of really good Kananakeys. The bomb forces, once you kind of like started to make progress in 1, you were keeping a really good count and doing really well. Good job. Sorry, it's been a long day. It's doing a really good job of making sure you were in the exact right places and being patient and waiting for the right bomb opportunities. So that was amazing.
Yeah, that last time through the 3 pancake room, I was getting really frustrated.
Did you end up leaving the banana behind?
Oh, no, I retried once I saw the heart was the basement item.
Yeah, but okay. Yep, so you left all of that behind. All right, because I wasn't sure. I was just like, I think I've seen him pick it up a couple of times, but and I guess here's my question. So when you finally get the floor drop in level 1 and it is the banana, like, what were you relieved? Were you like, okay, just let me the heck out of here? Would you have ended up, I guess, keeping it?
I was relieved until I find out that I need to use 2 keys extra to just need the other item.
Right. Yeah, because you went all the way that lower path, all the way to the end, needed to go back, get a key to check that last room, only to find out that it was the north route you needed to search out.
I needed to get the key from the south just to complete the north route.
Yep. Well, kudos to you. I think everybody speaking for chat, we're all looking forward to the 3rd match here between you and Imasock, and I gotta think at this point it won't be anything like this one.
Can me or Sock not roll the next seed, please?
Yeah, I mean, that was, I tried. The bot just wouldn't let me do it. So, it's all right. But yeah, GG once again. That was amazing. Any final thoughts before we go ahead and start wrapping this up?
Besides the frustration, I had a lot of fun.
Good. That's the important part.
It's always enjoyable when you see the candle come out and burn in the items on the floor. So I knew you were having a little bit of fun with it there. So
My highlight was just burning the old man in 9.
mhm. We saw a
Yeah.
Triforce get burned.
Yep,
Yeah.
level
Yep.
2s.
But all right, I'll go ahead and say thank you very much to Sigil711. If you guys haven't followed him, go ahead, give him a follow. Unfortunately, the bot isn't working, so if you see his name up in there, that's how it's spelled on his Twitch channel. He's definitely come a long way from how new he is to the community. You are doing amazing, Sigil. So GG's and good
Thank
luck.
you.
Good
And
luck
thank
in your
you.
next race.
Thank you, and thank you for everyone for sticking it out.
Hey, I mean, other than being, a little bit painful for you, I think it was one of those, it was still an amazing job. So it was a lot of fun to stick around and watch it.
Take care, Sigil.
But
You
yeah.
too. Thank you for comms and tracking.
Oh, it's our pleasure. I'll go ahead and also say thank you very much to Moonriz and Phoenix for doing our tracking in the background, and Moko71 for joining me on comms. Thank you guys. This is definitely not what we were expecting when the race started. So it was nice having your company for the last 3 hours.
I appreciate it, CD. Thank you very much. Thank you, Moon Risen, and thank you, chat, and both our racers. It was one heck of a night. That's all I can say.
Yeah, most definitely. But all right, have a good night, guys.